Welcome, friends. So, another grounding exercise for you. This is less about a meditation, and this is more about using a couple of strategies that I use to really ground out my day. Sometimes I will do this at night when I just want to generally, in a general sense, sort of cleanse and clear the day from me. And then other times I'll use these techniques either both together or separately, just depending on how I'm feeling in the moment. By the way, there's no like, okay, you have to do it this way or else it's not going to work. It doesn't work like that. It's just about what feels good to you, what works good to you. The second technique, you're going to see that we have to stand. So if you're not able to stand and you're not in a space where you're able to physically do that, then you do the first technique or you do both together if you were able to. So it's very, very chill. And really, it's just about giving you more tools in your tool basket to cope with life a little bit easier. So feel free to grab your grounding candle and give it a light. Of course, you don't have to have a candle to do this meditation. The grounding candle just really helps to intensify that idea that you're grounding, that you're clearing the day, that you're letting go, and you're really wiping away the slate so that you can come forward in a new, stronger way. So that's really the intention of our grounding candle. So if you have it, great, go ahead and give it a light. If not, just allow your shoulders to soften away from the ears. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall into your spine. Close your eyes, or of course, keep them open if that's not feeling comfortable to you. And just start to bring your awareness into your body, into your space. How am I feeling? How did the day go? And just start to notice your breath. Notice your breath within your body. Notice how the breath just comes naturally. There's no need to force or even make effort to breathe. It is an autonomic response. And so just notice, almost like you're at a movie theater and you're just watching your breath on the screen. You're watching it come into the body. You're watching it leave the body. And then let's take 3 cleansing, clearing breaths. Give yourself permission to make sound here. And I'll talk about why in just a second. So deep breath in. Open your lips and 2 more, just like that. Beautiful. Deep breath in. Last one, deep breath in. Then go ahead and open your eyes. Even just that, we can feel so much better, right? And so this technique or these techniques I'll usually do in the evening, but again, you can do them anytime throughout the day. Sometimes if a particular situation really triggers me or bothers me, I'll remove myself from the scenario and go into the bathroom and do this. I've really encouraged people that I know to do that, and they feel that it really helps them just to kind of get the energy moving. So the idea here is that through the yogic lens anyways, we believe that emotion is just energy in motion. And so throughout the day, if you're experiencing things like, say, you go to the store and you have a bit of an incident with, I mean, not an incident, but like a bit of a situation in which maybe someone rang your groceries through that was really rude and really harsh, and that bothered you, but you weren't really given the opportunity in that moment to express your emotions. So what do? We push them inside and we push them down. And so the idea is that when we do that, because we live in a culture where it's oftentimes not appropriate to share our emotions, this is a strategy and a technique to pull those emotions out, or that energy. Remember, emotion is just energy in motion. It's to pull and to get that energy moving back out of the body and out of our energy field so that we feel as if we're just totally clear of any of those situations, so that we can have a peaceful rest, and so that we can come into tomorrow feeling really strong and really empowered, like we're not carrying around other people's baggage, right? So this, again, is just a technique. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath in, and then we're going to interlace our hands, place the hands over the mouth like so, and sort of scream into the palms of your hands. You're going to feel ridiculous. You're going to it's going to feel silly, but it's meant to. This is cathartic. So after, we shake or we dance or we move, we feel better typically, because the movement is just another way. That's why when people work out or go for a run, they feel so much better, is because that's just, again, another technique to get that emotion in energy in motion, right? Is to get that cleansing from the day or clearing from the day. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. And then when you do it, you're welcome to kind of shake your body as well. I'm just going to scream into my hands just so it doesn't rattle my camera. But again, you can do this standing, and you can kind of shake, you can shift. Again, whatever you feel called to do that, okay? So deep breath in. And just pause. Notice how on the exhalation, I really drew that out really well. So try to set that as an intention as well. Let's do 2 more together. And again, just know that this video is always a resource for you. Come back to it if you need to. Do as many as you need to, though, after this, or even pause and do as many as you feel like you need to, okay? Deep breath in. Deep breath in. Release your hands, sit up nice and tall, and just notice what you notice. Feel what you feel. And then open your eyes and just give your hands a little shake, your shoulders a little roll. The next technique is going to involve standing. So if you didn't really connect with that one, you might connect with this one, and then we'll do it together. We'll group the 2 techniques. So what you're going to do is you're going to come to a standing position, and I'm going to just highlight my feet here because that's really important. So you're going to find a good stance. So typically people don't feel balanced when they're like this. Typically people feel a little bit more balanced with a wide stance. So not to say what's right and what's wrong, but just notice how you feel and place your feet in a way that's going to make you feel grounded and rooted and stable to the earth, okay? And then just watch my feet for a quick moment. So when I inhale, I'm going to lift up onto the balls of my feet. I'm going to bend my knees. That's all done on the inhalation. And then when I exhale, it's like boom, boom, boom. Okay? So we're going to do that together. So let's just do 2 rounds together. And again, I'm just showing you these techniques. You do as many as you need to. All right, take a deep breath in, bend your knees, and then deep breath in. Beautiful. And then just go ahead and sit up nice and tall, or stand up nice and tall, I should say. Now we're gonna do those two techniques together, okay? So again, the interlace, the palms. You can give yourself a little shake as you do this. So a little side note. So if you have a puppy or a furry friend around the house, what do they do after a thunderstorm? They usually, or during a thunderstorm, typically what animals will do is they'll go and hide somewhere, which sometimes my dog will do. And then the other thing is they shake. And that shaking is very ingrained in us. That shaking helps the central nervous system to balance and regulate. So our animals are so much smarter than we are. They do that naturally. But as humans, we don't usually allow ourselves the grace to do those things. So this is really, again, the same idea. We're just balancing and regulating our central nervous system. So let's do a total of 3 rounds together, and then we will close. So deep breath in, onto the balls of your feet, bend your knees, interlace your hands. Deep breath in. Last one, deep breath in. Stand up nice and tall, close your eyes, let your shoulders melt away from the ears. And then let's come full circle and do 3 cleansing, clearing breaths. Deep breath in and sigh. 2 more, just like that. Deep breath in. Last one, deep breath in. I hope you enjoyed those grounding techniques. I hope they helped. I hope you felt silly, but better and good and awesome all at the same time. Let me know in the comments if this helped you, or if you have any feedback or want to share your experience. It's really awesome to have a community in which we can all share some mental health practices and strategies so we feel loved and supported. So your comments really mean the world to me and to everyone else in this community. So I hope that helped, and I hope to chat soon for another meditation. Have a wonderful evening. Ciao.